Hey, good people. What it is, what it do with the whoop whoop. Welcome back to another episode of Uncomfortable Conversations with Miss Tamika Renee Bly. Um, Today is going to be a little bit different, okay? I'm going to, of course, hit y'all with a quote. Hold on, did I say good morning, good evening, good night, wherever it is you may be? I don't think so. And with that being said, wherever it is you may be, I hope that you're in great spirits. I'm going to start with the quote and then an affirmation. And I want to dive into two very important things that one that I'm struggling with, both I'm struggling with. Not one, both I'm in a season of I don't want to say heartbreak and pain. I'm in a season of grieving. I'm still grieving my mom, and there's something else going on that I'm going to talk about. It's really bothering me. First things first with the quote. Also, no weed today, chilling out. I do got a drink on the side though, so if you have one, let's go. The quote. The quote I picked is, I needed this today. I didn't know I needed it. I needed it today. And it came right on time. Okay. So the quote is, excuse me, even the worst days have an ending and the best days have a beginning. Even the worst days have an ending and the best days have a beginning. For me, how I take that is, first of all, I'm not someone who, I don't stay in the energy of being mad, upset at anyone. Like, it's not in me to be, like, I'm human, you know, I get mad and all that stuff. But I don't sit in that energy, you know. So a few days ago, I had a different day at work. I'm not going to call it a bad day. It was just a different day. I had a different day. Sorry. I had a different day at work. And instead of me rather allowing the day to razzle and dazzle me, I just said, you know what? It's about to be over soon. And tomorrow will be a better day. Because what I'm not going to do is bring yesterday's energy into tomorrow. You know? So even the worst days have an ending and the best days have a beginning. And the affirmation, I'm going to say it once, then I'm going to say it twice. I cherish the moment that I am living right now. I cherish the moment that I am living right now. I cherish the moment that I am living right now. Amen to that. A to the men to that. I will drink to that. I got my red cup today because what's in my cup stays in my cup. In my cup, my cup. Ooh. It hit my throat chakra. That's what it did. What was in that cup, it hit the throat chakra. I feel like, I don't know. I'm sinking into the chair today. Let me just get comfortable. Let me put my legs up today. How about that? I could put my legs up. And I could kick back. Is it alright with y'all? I'm going to just kick back today. As long as y'all can still see me. And I ain't too far. I ain't got my glasses on. Duh, Tamika, just put your glasses on and make sure that you can see them and they can see you. Alright, we still tapped in. Okay, the quote and affirmations out the way. I've been having some rough days since the last time I seen y'all or y'all seen me. Um, Also, too, for me, when when I start to notice, or collective, let me ask you, when you start to notice someone's behavior and maybe that person thinks that you are unaware of their behavior, how do you go about removing yourself? How do you go about removing your energy from said person when that person is thinking, you don't have a clue about what I'm doing behind the scenes, behind your back? How do you remove your energy from that? Damn, I'm not gonna answer that. What I will say is I would like to think, and I believe, did I do this on the first season? I may have. Go to Spotify and check out Uncomfortable Conversations. I may have spoke about this on the first season. There are certain things that you may hear me repeat because I feel like it's important. Just like the whole pay attention to what you're paying attention to. Be mindful about how people congratulate you. Be mindful about the conversations people have with you regarding others, because 9 times out of 10 they're talking about you it worse to others, right? I'm always going to say that. Pour into yourself, love up on yourself. I'm always going to say that. Another thing, be mindful of how you feel when you're around people, when you're doing certain things, because if you are aware of yourself, your body, your mind is going to let you know you should not be here. Whether it's something as small as the hair on your arm standing up, whether it's something as small as, all of a sudden you get into this place and your cell phone service is acting up. Because I'm the type of person, real quick, I go to a place and I see some shenanigans that I'm just not here with. In my mind, I'm like, see, this is why I should have stayed home. This is why I should have never came in the first place, So I'm always going to speak about things like that because I feel it's extremely important. And even though you, whoever you are that may be watching at this time, this video may resurface in a year for somebody that really need it. You know what I mean? All right. So, again, I think I may have said this on season 1, but I'm saying it again. I would like to think, I may have even said this on a segment here. I'm sorry. Charge it to my mind and not my heart. I have literally been in a not so good place mentally. I'm not spiraling out of control or anything of that nature. But I do know that there's some changes going on with me. I'll talk about that. So yeah, I want to offer gratitude to those who hurt me, No free promotion, so no names will be said. But I just want to thank you. Let me get closer because I need y'all to know that I am indeed thankful and grateful for the hurt and pain that you've caused on me. And let me tell you why. Oh, y'all see my dress? It's cute, I know. I sure am showing off my dress today. I'm going on a nature walk later. Okay. So, for the people, get a little bit closer, T-Bly, get a little bit closer. For the people who in my past has hurt me, caused me any type of pain, I want to thank you because there were lessons in the pain that you caused me and I learned, I'm forever grateful. Not that you hurt me, but that you hurt me in a way that allowed me to become aware, okay? Allowed me to acknowledge my self-worth. And I'm grateful for that, because if I hadn't learned the lesson throughout the hurt and pain that was inflicted on me by you, I wouldn't be where I am today, mentally, spiritually, So I forgive you, I have not forgotten the hurt and pain and all that other jazz that you may have inflicted on me, but I indeed forgive you, you know. The forgiveness is for me so I can heal, so that I cannot, when other people come around, I am not inflicting the same hurt and pain on them that you caused on me, So I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Also, too, to kind of piggyback on that, now that we got that out the way, I can move back. To kind of piggyback on that, I also want to say that to the people that believe, and maybe you should say this too, collective, to the people that believe you are pulling a fast one on me, to the people that believe that I am blinded by your shenanigans, let me tell you something. When I go silent, it's not because I'm trying to get on your nerves. It's not because I'm trying to irritate you. It's not because I'm being funny. Okay, for that matter. When I go silent, trust and believe it's because I have been awoken by you, honey. I have been awoken by your bullshit, sweetheart. I have been awoken by your shenanigans, king. And I don't want any parts. So, and I feel like where in my grown ass age, at my grown ass age, at being 35 years old, I don't owe nobody shit, especially those who are aware of the energy that they're in. And let me piggyback on that, because a lot of people are not fully aware of said energy that they're in when it's a negative energy. There's some people who really are not aware, and I'm aware of that. I've been there before, until it's like light bulb, get out this energy, bam, back to it. I'm not here for your bullshit. You have awoken me with your bullshit and your shenanigans. So I don't feel that it's my place now to go to you and say, hey, this is what you're doing. You should fucking stop. When I can see that you're comfortable operating in this energy, I'm just going to remove myself. And I say that to say this. Now, if it's someone I really care about, and what they're doing is, affecting me, I'm going to say something. I'm going to pull that person to the side. But I just really wanted it to be clear that I'm not ignoring you because it's Sunday. I'm not ignoring you because it's Friday the 13th. I'm legit pulling my energy back because you've awoken me to your bullshit, and I don't want any parts of it. And I think that's fair. You know what I mean? No. Especially, I'm not signing up to deal with no one's bullshit. However, people come with bullshit. Then, and only then, will I decide if I want to deal with said bullshit. Right? It's a difference knowing that people come with flaws and some baggage that, you know what I mean? It's different versus someone coming in and it's almost like they're expecting you to put up with their bullshit. Change is necessary, and if you know that your shit is affecting other people, cut it out. Easier said than done. I know. The last time, how old am I now? Okay, so I was 20 something. Well, a little young whippersnapper. Ow. I was 20 something. And I was best friends with this girl that I was best friends with since I was 11, 12. And let me just say, I've always I've always been very mature and very wise for my age. And I've always clung to older women, right? So I was 12, 11. She was probably like 16, 17. I don't know. She was older than me, I know. And, bam. We was best friends. Fast forward. I'm 20 something something now. Still best friends. I'm noticing that my best friend is behaving in behaviors, behaving in ways and showing behaviors that I'm not used to. And it's affecting me. So I thought, this is what I thought. I thought I did the right thing by pulling her to the side and saying, hey, this is what you... Furthermore, when I seen her, because one thing about Tamika, if I don't fuck with you, that's just it. I don't fuck with you. I do not have to talk bad about you, okay? I don't have to entertain when others are talking about you. I can see you, you can speak, and I can speak back. Okay? Because it costs me nothing to pay a motherfucker no mind who don't do anything for me anyway. Not to say, in order for me to pay you any mind, you have to do something for me. I'm sure the people that get it is going to get it. Because I didn't mean it in that way. But it's okay to speak to someone that you don't fuck with. You know? It's not going to hurt you. You know? A high and by never hurt nobody. Bam. So, I didn't speak. My best friend, I seen her at an outing with someone else who actually was the topic of discussion. And, again, listen, before people were talking about keep that same energy, Tamika Renee Bly was on that. 10 toes down. You could be right here. I remember my mom was like, there goes so-and-so. My mom stopped and spoke to so-and-so. You'd have thought so-and-so was Casper, the friendly mother effing ghost. Because I was just there, like, unbothered. Like, I don't fuck with you. I ain't got nothing for you. But I don't have any hate either. Right? So, anyways. Seen ex-best friend. Did not speak. Okay, she noticed. She pulled me to the side, asked me if we could speak. I'm like, yeah. I told her what was on my mind. She called bullshit on it. At this point, I'm like, I knew, like, in my head, I'm like, bitch, like, our friendship's over. She said, I'm gonna hit you up later. And I said, okay. I got home to a text message with me being called some shit that I'm not. And being told that, she was going to pull up to my crib and break my face. Win, lose, or draw, even though I'm not confrontational, win, lose, or draw, I'm not backing the fuck down from nobody. So I said, okay, you know where I live. We best friends. I literally text that, okay, you know where I live. Not thinking my best friend is going to come to my crib to try to break my face. The worst part about it is her mother brought her. Okay? Her mother brought her. That blew my mind. That blew my mind. We fought. We did fight. I'm skipping past all that shit, but we definitely fought. Clearly no longer best friends. I'm telling y'all this because this is getting into why, I believe I mentioned it before I started telling y'all this story, why now I'm hesitant when going to correct someone on their behavior. Because when I tried to do this is what happened. Okay? And not try to correct you on your behavior because I want you to behave in a certain way. No, how you're behaving is affecting me. If you really give a fuck about me, what are you going to do to change that? What are you going to do to fix that? So that way our friendship, our relationship, whatever it is not broken. You know, that was me fighting for the relationship to have with my best friend. She did not see it that way. So yeah, that's that. Mother brought her to my crib. We indeed fought. No longer friends after that. Um, she's also someone who knows my family. You know, her mom's cool with my mom, etc., etc. And I remember my mom telling me prior to her passing that so and so missed me. You know, and I remember telling my mom like, well, she could keep on missing my nigga. Like I didn't do anything. Like the stuff that she spewed out during that fight let me further know you never liked me. And my mom was good on, you know, she's one of those, she's not for you, he's not for you. Or my mom used to tell, and I think I mentioned this before too, my mom used to tell people, be careful with Mika, tread lightly. Because you do one wrong thing, Mika's cutting you off. And let me elaborate, it depends on what that thing is. You know, like, you literally don't have to breathe the wrong way and I'm done with you. Like, that's what people say. But I'm not here. I've never been here for bullshit. I've always been comfortable being with myself. I've always been comfortable having the 2 or 3. Ew, I just spewed out. I've always been comfortable having the 2 or 3 close friends. That's it. Cause y'all just as real as me, and real recognize real. I don't need that fugazi stuff in my life. I don't. So bam. So now I'm hesitant, not because I think someone's mom is gonna bring them to my house to break my face. Now I'd be hesitant too because again, where we're at in our life, although growth misses a lot of people, it being their choice, I feel that at our big ass age, you should be aware of how you're treating someone, of how you're operating with someone, what energy you're operating in. Me being a grown person, I don't feel I should always have to hold someone else accountable when it comes to their shit. You know what I mean? So with that being said, when I go silent, it's not to irritate. It's not to get on your nerves. It's not because I'm acting funny. It's simply because I've seen your bullshit. Your bullshit has awoken me in a way where I know I do not want to deal with this bullshit. So I'm going to remove myself from you and all your bullshit. I'd rather... That's what I got on that. That's what I got on that. Let me see how I'm doing for time. So I can go on my walk today. Okay. Alright. So... I just want to say that if you are someone in or know anybody that's in a domestic violence situation, not I, said the cat. And again, I might be saying stuff that we all know. After a certain number of times, I guess you going to defend the person that's, you know what, it could be abusive relationship, can be physical, mental, you know what I mean, we know that. I feel like after a certain amount of times of coming to the aid of said person who is being abused, let's no longer look at the abuser as the problem, okay? Because if it's someone that is in a situation that we genuinely, wholeheartedly care about, it's going to affect us and we're always going to try to get them out, right? But what happens when the abusee keeps taking the abuser back, knowing that said situation is not good for them? It is, we are no longer mad at the man. We are no longer mad at the women. Because, hello, men be in domestic violence situations too. We gonna keep it real where real need to be kept. I know one who, she called the cops on him. Cops get to their crib. She gets taken away in handcuffs because they seen his face. Them type of bitches I don't like. With the neck row and everything. Those the type of bitches I don't like. The victims. The cop callers. They took her ass to jail for the night. Cool. Anyway. At some point, it no longer is about the abuser. It's about the abusee. I hope I said that right. Abusee. And why they are in a place where they feel like this is healthy, this is okay. Furthermore, why do you keep calling for said help when you're only going to take this person back is beyond me. But hey, this ain't nothing new. It didn't just happen yesterday. People been in abusive relationships, and people are probably still in abusive relationships. For some people, I feel like that might be all they know. Some people grew up in households that were toxic and abusive like that. For me, if I seen negative shit growing up, oh no, I don't want that. But everybody's mindset is not like Tamika's. So bam. After a while, it's no longer the guy or the girl that's the abusive ones that's the issue. It's the issue now becomes with the person that's continuing to allow that to keep happening. Like, I know someone who I love dearly. And all I want to do is help this person. That's all I want to do. I want to help this person because, well, shit, it's the right thing to do. You don't want to see, especially if you're anybody like me, like, you're not going to stand to see anybody in pain. As long as you can help of some sort. I'm not God. I'm not going to, I can't just pick this person up and remove them out of their situation. But because I care, I really want to help, right? So I had a conversation with this person. And this person too admitted that the abuser, and this is mental and physical abuse that I'm talking about with said person. This person too admitted that the abuser is not the problem. It is indeed them. So I said, okay, with that being said, how can I help you? What can I do to help you? Like, what can I do? Like, is it, I don't know. I just kept asking, like, what can I do to help you? How can I help you? And this person is like, pretty much like told me that they don't want the help. And that shit broke me. It broke me down because how can one be in a situation that they know is not good for them? Like, it's literally causing wear and tear on this person. When I see this person, I no longer see the person I used to know. You know what I mean? Um, it it really breaks my heart to see this person and to know that this is not the background that you came from. You know, it's not the background that you came from. It wasn't how you was brought up. But you're insisting on staying in this negative energy, this situation that could possibly kill you. Okay, it don't gotta be the abuser putting hands to kill said person. It could be the fact that you're so this person is so emotionally and mentally unstable, you know, and you know when that happens, 9 times out of 10, when you're dealing with someone like that, there is substance abuse, right? So along with the mental and emotional unstableness, there is substance abuse. So you know, it's the no eating, it's the you're looking really skinny these days. It's the fucking bruises on the face and body for me. You know, but it hurt me so bad knowing that this person just does not want it. Like, and it further hurts me because this is not the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh time that I've tried to help this person. So it's further hurting me now because although I don't want to, I have no choice but to just wash my hands with that person, because what will happen is, just because I know how I operate when I really care about someone, what will happen is I'm going to devote too much of my time and energy trying to help said person. And I know they don't want it, but because I love them so much, because I love them so much, I will still try. I will still try. And in the process, be drained, you know, pouring into this person who doesn't want to be poured into, and now my cup is empty, you know. So it sucks and it hurts, but if you are someone who knows someone that is in a situation that they just shouldn't be in, and they know that they shouldn't be in, like they're telling you, I know this isn't right for me, but it may be time for you to just let go and let God. Like, I pray for this person daily, you know. But if said person isn't praying for themselves and wanting to change for themselves, you could want that for them all day, every day. It's not going to happen unless they want it. And it's so, even though I understand, but it's still hard for me to grasp onto the fact that some people are really just okay. Some people are really just okay being in things that are not good for them, that just don't serve them at all. And it's like, what makes it even worse is the support is there for said person. Oh, the support is there. Okay? You got the ass kickers on deck. You got I don't want to say it, but you got how can I say it in a way that y'all know what I mean? You got the ass kickers on deck. You got the ones on deck who got girlfriends with loud mouths that's ready to start yapping when it's time to start yapping, if you know what I mean. That's why I say you got niggas who got girlfriends with loud mouths who, when it come down to it, oh, they get the yapping, boy. That's what I'm gonna say. But you know, said person has that support and is pushing it away. And it's just like, it's just like, it's really mind blowing. It's really mind blowing, you know? If said person doesn't want it, like, I clearly came to the conclusion that you don't want the help. And it ain't that you don't want the help because it's coming from me. You just don't want the help. You know? So with that being said, I have to fall all the way back. Because if I don't, all I'm going to do, because I know me and I know my heart, all I'm going to do is to continue to be of some type of support to this person while steady getting pushed away. So in order for me to avoid that, I have to remove my energy now. And again, this is hard for me because it's someone very close to me. And I keep saying, you know, the last thing I want is for something outrageous to happen. Because I'm not the person to hit you with, I told you so, I knew this would happen. No, you know what's going to happen if you stay in that shit. You and I both know. I'm not here to tell you so on nothing, you know. But my worst fear is getting a phone call that said person either got hurt really bad and is in the hospital, or said person hurt themselves. You know? And I just want to offer prayer for anyone who is in a situation that is conducive to their health. Literally. Because I don't even recognize the person I'm talking about these days. Like, it's so bad. I'm talking like a walking fucking skeleton. It's bad. So, the prayer I want to offer is that those of you who are in situations that is tearing you down mentally, physically, emotionally, I want to ask that God opens your heart to see your worth, you know? I want to ask that God just allows a light bulb moment to go off some way, somehow. And you can see that this is not for you. This is not the situation that you need to be in, that you should be in. You know? I ask that God guide you. And I ask that God guide you to places, things, people that are for you. And I ask that God give you the mental clarity to know that you deserve more than what you're putting up with. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen, amen, amen. And if you are not into God, that's fine. Whoever you pray to, I'm spiritual and I know my God. Okay? I'm going to take a drink. Honey. Damn. And let me just say, even if I know you or don't know you, I believe in you. I believe that you have, because everybody have free will. I believe that you have the willpower to get yourself out of said situation. I believe that you have the willpower to take yourself in a new direction where things will serve you over there versus what's going on over here. I believe in you. That's my fucking problem. And that's my problem. Let me see where I'm at for time. It's not a real problem. Oh, okay, I'm good. It's not a real problem per se, but my problem is believing in those who do not believe, don't even have an ounce of believeness. If I said that right, don't even have an ounce in them. You know? Stop dating people for their potential. And although you see the potential in people, if they don't see it, don't push that shit no further than they are. That's it. That's it, yo. Okay. And the last thing I want to talk about. Is I feel that, well, furthermore, okay. My mom passed in 2019. Let me take my drink. My mom passed in 2019, right? I want to say since, because I got in therapy shortly after she passed and was in therapy for 4 years. After getting out of therapy, because I just finished therapy, me in 2000, so maybe 2022, right? I was done with therapy. I said therapy. So I noticed last year, yeah, because 2023, bam. Last year, no, 4 years, 2019, 2021, 22, 23. I got my time wrong, but anyways, when I completed therapy, I noticed around this time, the fall, you know, you got Halloween, you got December 4th, which is my mom's birthday. Shout out to the Sages, whoop whoop. My mom was cool. So you got Halloween, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, you got New Year's. Of course, the main important event would be December 4th, my mom's birthday. But I'm also noticing that when these seasons come up, because I'm so aware of myself, I think around this time I experience seasonal depression, you know? And I say that because, again, around this time, these are my mom's seasons. Like, the 4th of July and all that is cool. You know, she'll get dressed, pop out, boo boo. But she was always into the Halloween, you know. I'm taking my grands trick-or-treating. You know, for Thanksgiving, she's cooking. You know, of course, her birthday, somebody is doing something for her birthday, her children. And then New Year's, you know. And it's what made me notice that, okay, this is seasonal depression because I am not diagnosed mentally with anything. You know, I've been screened. I was gonna say I've been cleared. I've been cleared too, but I've been screened as well. I'm not diagnosed with anything, but just anxiety like the normal person. I say seasonal depression because, you know, I took a psychology course. I'm no specialist, but I took a psychology course, and I know a lot about how people operate, and especially when it comes to depression. You know, it looks different for everyone. I'm totally aware of that. But for me, I haven't eaten a full meal. Today's Sunday, August 25th. Oh, I think it's my aunt's birthday. Happy birthday, Auntie. Auntie Tanya. For me, I haven't eaten since a solid meal. Maybe like a week or two. And I also noticed that last year, this is around the same time I stopped eating. This is around the same time I noticed that I'm losing weight. Because I lose weight fast and I gain it just as quick, right? I also started working out again. So I'm getting up, stretching, I'm working out. Cool. But I'm not eating, you know? And in result of me not eating, I drink plenty water so I stay hydrated, but that's not the point. And I drink a lot of lemon water. And I know that lemon water suppresses your appetite, but I don't drink it enough to where I don't want to eat for 2 weeks, Um, so I'm not eating. I noticed how some of my clothes fit, and it's only been about 2 weeks of this. Last night I ate a full meal for the first time in about 2 weeks. I had to force myself, There's days when my stomach is talking. You hear me? It's talking. The person next to me is hearing my stomach talk. It's touching my bindak, but I'm not hungry, you know? This is nothing that I need to see a specialist about because I'm aware. I know myself so well that I'm aware of the changes that's going on with my body, with my mind. My mind is still clear, actually. It's just me just not having the appetite to eat. I still have the energy to work and do the things I need to do, but when it comes for me to sit down and eat, I'm picking. I'm going to wrap it up. I'll eat it later. It's in the fridge for 2-3 days. By then, it's trash for me. So that's why I say I feel I'm in a seasonal depression. I know it's not going to last long because I've been here before. Also, too, I'm not a big talk on the phone person anyway. Like, I'll talk on the phone, but I'm not... I'll put my phone down on the kitchen table and go upstairs and be in a room and just kind of forget about the phone. Like, that's me. Until, like, oh, shit, the Apple Watch will start ringing, so I know the phone's ringing. Then I'm like, oh, shit, I got a phone. Let me go and see who's checking for me today. But now that I say I was experiencing seasonal depression, like, I don't really care to talk on the phone like that. Like, I'm seeing text messages. Mentally, I'm telling myself I'm going to get back to it. Oh, I needed that. Mentally, I was telling myself I'm going to get to it. I'm going to text them. I'm going to email back. But then I'm like, yo, I actually want to call my mom. I would like to call her and say, hey, how you doing today? Just for her to say, Meek, what do you want? I'm watching my show. All right, fine. I ain't want nothing. I just called to say what's up. I'll call you back. And then I'm walking down the street because me and my mom lived about 2 minutes apart, before she passed. I'm walking down the street. Bitch, did I tell you I was watching my show? Well, I'm already here, Ma. Open the door. I'm bored. I ain't got nothing to do. Come on, I'm coming to bother you. I want to call my mom. I want to go thrifting with my mom. I want to go to Walmart with my mom. I want to go to Target, aka Target, with my mom. I want that. And I miss her so much, And I be asking for signs. Show me that, like, is her energy around me or what? Because I had one dream about her since her passing. And we were just sitting on a bench. And I don't know where he was. It seemed like it was the middle of nowhere. But we were sitting on a bench. And, like, she looked at me. And we were just laughing. And I remember at the time, my therapist was like, that's probably her way of telling you that she's okay. I'm like, no words were spoken. Me and my mom were just cracking up, you know. And I love my mom's smile. I liked her laugh too. Um, so anyone who is grieving, it doesn't have to be the loss of a parent, just the loss of anyone, you know. Keep them good memories alive, yo. You know, I think about a lot of positive things that my mom did and said, you know. One being, listen, don't give yourself to no man, okay, who can't even offer you $5 fucking. You know? Like, I still remember the lessons my mother taught me. And I've just been, no. I've been continuing to show her how far them lessons have brought me. Okay? Because, again, all the things I said I was going to do prior to my mom's passing, I've accomplished every last one. Although she is here in the spiritual world, it would be nice to physically hug her. You know? It would be nice to hear her say, congratulations, Meek. But, you know, I already knew you would do it. Because my mom was that type of person. I remember her telling me, like, growing up, she's like, when you were younger, like, we didn't have to worry. I knew I wasn't going to have to worry about you when you got older. And I didn't know what that meant. But I know now. I know now. And I also further know what she meant. Because I also now know there are a lot of people who don't check on me and all that jazz because they know Mika's good. She got it. She always bounced back. Sometimes I need y'all to check on me. If I don't answer, maybe I'm just not in a mental space to answer at that moment. But sometimes I do need to be checked up on. Not that I'm going over here losing my mind or anything. But I'm human too. I'm awoke, okay? I'm very spiritual, okay? I talk to God, okay? But sometimes I need to be checked up on in the human world. Bam, I said that right. In the human world. In the physical world. Because spiritually, I'm alright. You know? I'm alright. Mentally, physically, I'm alright too. But check on the person that you deem stronger than you. You know? Check on the person that you deem has it all together. Because there are days I, in fact, do not have it all together. But because I'm so spiritual and I talk to God a lot, and I do have other people that I can talk to, I stay grounded, you know? I keep myself grounded, you know? I don't allow outside forces to dictate how I should handle situations, how I should move in situations. I do seek advice when I need it. However, I seek advice from the universe before I seek advice from a human being. You know? Because 9 times out of 10, the advice that I'm seeking, I already have. 9 times out of 10, you don't have to go and ask no one for advice. You don't have to go and ask no one how you feel about this. Like, you know how you feel about this. You know how you should move in this situation. You know this situation is not good for you. That person's probably only going to tell you the same thing. You know what I mean? Not to say you should not be here for anyone giving you advice or anything like that. I'm not saying that. For me, I seek advice from the universe first. Because for me, I get those answers back the quickest. Okay? And with that being said, I thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Check out season 1 on Spotify, Uncomfortable Conversations on Spotify. And I'm on Instagram, okay? Uncomfortable Conversations Pod. Yeah, follow me, like, subscribe, share, tell everybody. Tell someone who needs to hear it, most importantly. Again, I don't know everything. I'll never try to act like I'm the smartest person in the room, but I know some shit, okay? If you are dealing with someone who is in a situation that is not good for them, they know it's not good for them, and they are just refusing to change and get the necessary help, in order for it to not drain you, you may have to let go and let God. That does not mean you don't care about that person. You just may have to let go and let God, and pray that they get it. Pray that they wake up, and see their own worth, their own value. If you're someone dealing with grief, again, whether it's a parent, friend, cousin, aunt, uncle, it doesn't matter. It can even be a pet. Because I know if anything happened to my Rainy, I'm breaking all the way down. Period. So if you're someone that's in that energy, feel what you need to feel. Feel what you need to feel. Because the last thing you want to do is ignore how you're feeling. Keep them feelings bottled up. And now you're spiraling out of control because you have all these feelings inside of you trying to get out, trying to be released. Feel what you need to feel when you need to feel it, okay? Be in your bag, but don't be there too long because you have business to conduct. You still have things to do, You might be a parent. You still have to take care of them kids. You know what I mean? Most importantly, you have to take care of yourself. So I always encourage people, feel what you need to feel, okay? Know that some days are better than others. Every day is not going to be Skittles and rainbows. But nonetheless, as long as you are alive and well to see the day, there is opportunity for you to change. There's opportunity for you to better yourself, okay? As long as you still have life in your body. As long as you still have breath in your body. There's opportunity for you to keep moving forward. Never mind what the naysayers think, say, do, act, all the above. Life is only what you make it. So make it a positive, drama-free, stress-free, enlightened, awakened life for yourself. And that's all I have for y'all today. I'm going to get ready to go on a walk because I need it. And holla back what it is, what it do with the whoop whoop. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you soon. Later, Gator.